Let's move on to the team of the tournament, and I think we will have very little debate over here because I think it's given almost. So let's start. Who are your openers? You go one, I'll go
Uh,
one.
so my first opener will be my captain of the team as well, Aiden Markram.
Okay, that
Aiden
makes it
Markram,
easy
my
for me.
opener, as well as captain.
That makes it really easy for me, and I think you would also have the same opener. Second one, it's
Sanju Samson, my keeper.
Saibzada Farhan.
No, no,
I
it's
got you there. No, Sanju Samson,
no,
of course. I was
no
kidding.
way, no way, Farhan.
I
Sanju
was
Samson,
kidding.
the man of the tournament, and my keeper will be Sanju as well.
See, I get it. People who would like to include Saibzada Farhan because of the sheer volume of runs. But I have to be very honest, he did not perform against any good sides. Against India, I think he scored a duck. And I think apart from India, he played against who? England. I don't think he scored that many.
England, England, he scored 50 runs, but there were very slow runs,
New
like
Zealand game was
60 or
anywhere rained
40,
out.
45, 60 or 45 kind of a knock.
Okay. New Zealand game anyway, it was rained out, and the 100 against Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka's bowling wasn't that great, I don't rate it that highly.
Not
And again,
even
the other.
even
Mhm.
even if you don't rate the bowling, the context of the games for from the other end, Fakar Zaman was going at 200s, and here this guy was batting nearly at 160, and that
Yeah,
towards the end he caught up. So that is
yeah,
something, the strike rate that was an issue with him.
yeah, exactly. And again, you have to see who we are picking over Farhan. I mean, this is nothing against him. He did really play well. If you see his numbers, at least not against good teams. That's why I'm not having him. I'm having again Aiden Magram is a choice that I will agree with, given that I need a captain as well. And the other is Sanju Samson, and there has to be absolutely no debate about this for anyone. Then comes the number three.
Yeah.
My number three is Ishan Kishan. Who do you have?
Yeah, I had a choice. I mean, I wanted to have a choice between Hetmeyer and Ishan Kishan here. Both of them were, I think, the captains of the 2016 final, under 19 final, both of them. But here I think I'll go with Ishan Kishan as well, given the impetus that he has shown throughout the tournament and the knocks that he played. I mean, 77 against Pakistan, 64 of 21 of against Namibia, then quick fire 30, 38s against Zimbabwe as well as England, and a brilliant 50 in the final as well of 22
This,
balls. So
I think
I think I am
27 of
going with
12
Ishan Kishan.
against 27 of 12 against England in the semi-final as well.
Yeah, I think 38 of 16 it was
39 of
Ishan
16.
Kishan.
Okay. 27 of
Yeah,
12.
Hardik
Again,
Pandya. It was Hardik Pandya.
Hardik
It was
Pandya. Okay,
Hardik
okay.
Pandya. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anyways,
that is what
anyway,
I'm saying.
I think he
Yeah.
provided
So
impetus in all of the games. Even against West Indies, he scored a low score, 10 of 5 still it was.
but
So
he never
everything
let the
was right.
momentum die.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And purely for that reason, I would like to have Ishan Kishan as my number three.
Yeah. So these are my
Hetmeyer,
this is my top three.
who's your number four? I'm curious. I think here we could also probably have a bit of debate. Maybe Hetmeyer you can bat at number four, or
I mean, I really wanted to have a Glenn Phillips here because he's like one of my favorite cricketers going around in the globe. Then I also wanted to have a good shout for someone like a Dewald Brevis coming up in the ranks. But I will go with Harry Brook here because of that 100 against Pakistan and some other knocks as well that he played in the tournament. I think he scored 235 runs in 6 or 7 innings at the strike rate of 160. And
hmm,
most of this game, they played 3 games in Sri Lanka that we have to keep in mind,
yeah.
and that is something that I'd like to. I'll go with him. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a fair shout. I think we should go with Harry Brook then. So Markram, Samson, Ishan, and Harry Brook. Those are our top four. Number five.
Who was
Number
your
five.
number four?
Here. Sorry.
Who was your number four
My number four again.
initially?
It was a debate between like Hetmeyer and Harry Brook. I mean, I wanted to include Hetmeyer also, but again, I'm happy to include Harry Brook as well because although I haven't seen the match, I've seen the scorecard, and That was pretty impressive. I've seen one innings from Ben Stokes against Mumbai Indians. They were chasing 167. Stokes got 100. That was back when he was playing
That
for Pune.
Pune game.
Pune
Pune,
game.
yeah,
He
RPS.
wasn't very much
Similar kind
capable.
of innings.
I
Very similar
kind of
kind of an
related
inning.
to it. So, and I've seen that innings that was magical from Ben Stokes against quality bowling of Mumbai Indians. Although here probably the bowling quality wasn't that great, but situation wise, I think we must give Harry Brook the advantage. Again, with Hedmeyer, the problem is he hasn't performed against top teams. He obviously
Or
hasn't.
or 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 we
So,
can go with Jacob Bethel here. He's
huh,
another guy
that is
that
also, yeah,
we
yeah.
who can who we can give a shout, I guess.
Yeah, I think crucial semi-final against India, although his side ended up on the losing
Just
side.
just give me 1 second. Let me check the numbers for Bethel here. What are his numbers?
But I think you also have to give an edge to Harry Brook for his captaincy as well, because uh, the Sri Lanka leg for them in the Super 8 wasn't going to be easy because spinners, slow wickets. Generally, England doesn't play spin well, and all that kind of stuff was there. So he actually led
Yeah,
them well.
uh, but still, I mean, Jacob Bethel also scored a lot of runs at number 4. Even the 100 came at number 4.
Hmm.
So I think we have to make a change here. Jacob Bethel, yeah, Jacob Bethel. We can make a change. Jacob Bethel scored 280 runs at 153.
Hmm.
So yeah, anything you can do a toss up against Harry Brook or Jacob Bethel. So whoever
Probably
you
we
want,
can
you
do one
can.
thing. We'll just check if our team demands a left-hander, then we can have a Jacob Bethel, or if we require a right-hander, we can have a Harry Brook. Anyway, because again, if we are having Aiden
Also,
Markram as a
Bethel will also give a extra bowling option here
yeah,
as a
yeah,
left
okay,
handsman.
yeah. Also, given that Markram, we have picked him as our captain, probably
Jacob
Harry
Bethel
Brook.
makes a fair point.
Fair shout. Okay, we'll get to this,
Yeah.
but let's talk about the next three positions: 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let's do all four together. Uh, like Team India, we also want to keep this flexible. So,
Mhm.
so the four players that I have in mind, I actually have six. One is Will Jacks, then then I have Jason Holder. I have Mitch Santner. These are three overseas guys that I have. Sorry, talking in IPL terms already. So these are three non-Indian guys that I have. Then the three Indian people that I have are the three premier all-rounders that we have: Shivam Dubey, Hardik Pandya, and Akshar Patel. Ideally, I would like to put all three of them, but it's a very tough call. I think Jax is somebody that we both will put it anyway.
He is an automatic selection here. Will
Yeah.
Jacks.
So one slot is gone
Will
for
Jacks
Jax.
is an auto. The
One
next
slot
will
is
be
gone
Shivam Dubey for me.
Dubey over
Shivam
Hardik.
Dubey for me. 100%. In this tournament, 100%.
Mhm.
Because see, the kind of batting he has shown, phenomenal. I mean, I already mentioned previously that he has outbatted Hardik Pandya.
Yeah.
That's the biggest compliment that I can give him.
Yeah. I think as much as I love Hardik Pandya, and Hardik has done decently with the ball as well in this tournament, but I think we have to also see who has done well in those clutch situations for us. I think Shivam Dubey has probably never failed in this World Cup. Whenever the situation was presented to him, he did he did make the best out of that situation. So I think I will have Shivam Dubey as well over Hardik Pandya in this 11. So that closes out two slots. Then we have Holder, Akshar Patel, and Santner. I wouldn't want to have two left arm spinners, so probably we can do a toss up between Akshar Patel and Santner, unless you have somebody else in your mind.
No, so Holder is an automatic pick for me as well at number 7. I think he batted excellently against us, against South Africa, and I think he also scored some runs against England as well. Also got some crucial wickets. He got rid of Phil Salt, I remember. Phil Salt was going guns blazing against West Indies in their trenches at 1KD. So I think Holder got 10 wickets in the tournament. So Holder is an automatic pick for me at number
Yeah.
7. Then I am going with Akshar Patel, given the number of wickets he has picked.
Yeah.
Akshar got 11 wickets at 8.2. Santner on the other half, has an excellent economy rate of 6.6, which is probably the best uh, of any of the players who have played past the Super 8. But he has only got 2 wickets to show for this. So in
Hmm.
that aspect, I think although batting wise, I think Santner had contributed a lot more, but Aksar didn't get that many chances, or it was not required much for of him to bat. So I am going with Akshar Patel here
Yeah, even I will go with Akshar Patel. For me, there's no doubt
because
because
11 wickets are a lot compared to two. In simple comparison,
that
and at
and
number
he has
eight,
bowled. I think Akshar Patel has bowled in far more batting friendly conditions than Santner.
that is also another point that we have to mention.
So that is a fair game. Of course, he didn't get to bat, which none of us can do anything about it. Santner did great there, but given the magnitude of the performances in crunch situations and the two catches in the semi-final, brilliant catches, generational catches, those two.
I think
So
three catches he took. Phil Salt he took, Harry Brook he took, Will Jacks he took. Three catches he got. Also, he
huh?
got rid of that guy, Tom Benton. He bowled him.
So all in all, I think I would like to pick Akshar Patel, and even in the final, he got the wicket of Finn Allen, which was actually the
Yeah,
game. So
instrumental to
yeah,
start the proceedings.
it was the game. I mean, if New Zealand had maybe a 1% chance to chase that total, it was Finn Allen. Finn Allen had to score a 30 ball 70 minimum to get them started on chasing that total, which didn't happen, right? So I think Akshar Patel makes much more sense here. Then let's pick two bowlers, and you love wrist spin, so I know you want to have at least one wrist spinner in the team. Let's talk about the pace bowlers first, or let's say wrist spin part. Let's do it first. Only two bowlers come to my mind who actually did something. One is Varun, but Varun didn't had good Super 8 or semi-final or final. Then the other option is Adil Rashid. Who would
I
you
think
pick?
Adil Rashid picks himself. Adil Rashid just picks himself into this 11. I think he bowled really well. And even coming into the semi-final, if you see his bowling numbers, in the first 2 overs he only went for 13. It was only after the arrival of Shivam Dube that his numbers took a hit.
Hmm.
Even Sanju Samson in that kind of form was not able to get over Adil Rashid. First over only went for six, second over only went for 7 runs. He was bowling really well. If not for Shivam Dube's entry point, I think the match figures would have been a little different for Adil Rashid. And he was brilliant in the Sri Lanka leg as well. 13 wickets he got at an economy of 8.15. I think he did a great job.
Okay, so I
And
think that's a fair shout. So I mean, I want to pick Varun, but maybe if he had given me one game out of
one
West
good
Indies,
game at least.
one good game out of West Indies, England, and
South
New Zealand.
Africa or New Zealand. All
Yeah,
the four were he got tonked.
yeah. So probably won't be fair to include him. So let's include Adil Rashid. So that leaves two spots, and I have three shouts for those two spots. One is an automatic selection, no discussion. That is Jasibhai, Jasprit Bumrah, only one game changer. The last spot, I see two pace bowlers who have done well here. One is Lungi Angedi, phenomenal throughout the World Cup. I think after Bumrah, he's the second best in this tournament. Doesn't matter. I don't care what the numbers say, but second best for me. He has bowled in all situations. He has bowled phenomenally well. And the other guy that I have is purely number based. It is Shalquick from USA.
USA.
He had two
See,
good teams to play against. That was India and Pakistan. He got a 4-4
he
against
got
both of them. So
that.
that is what I have
Yeah, fair
considering.
shout for him. Fair
Uh,
shout for him, but I think Lungi Ngidi was far more influential for South Africa. I think with Rabada not going hot and cold like Arshdeep, what we see, then Marco Jansen also hasn't had the greatest of tournaments with the ball. Lungi Ngidi, I think, was instrumental for them, South Africa. I think he bowled the tough overs. He got a wicket every time Markram handed him the ball. And that slower ball, I think nobody had an answer for him. That slower ball. So I think Lungi Ngidi.
I think that's a valid conclusion. I think that we have for this. The team of the tournament finally for us is Aiden Markram, our captain and our first opener. Second is Sanju Samson. Then third is Ishan Kishan. Number four, we have kept it as a toss up between Harry Brook or Jacob Bethel. Go with either, depending on what you want in your side, a lefty or a righty.
Let's go with Jacob
Probably,
Bethel. Let's go
probably
with
in our
Jacob
side,
Bethel.
the side that we have, we would want a lefty because we have too many right-handers. So go with Jacob Bethel. Then comes Will Jacks. Then we have Shivam Dubey. Then we have Jason Holder. Then we have Akshar Patel. Then we have Adil Rashid, Lungi Angedi, and to close it all off, Jassibai, Jasprit Bumrah.
The
So
GOAT.
that's the team of the tournament from our side.